The story behind Share Now is the story behind making cities more livable. Describing car sharing is answering the question, do we really need to own our car? Or is it better to share? Our answer is yes, we should own less and share much more. In 2008, with Car2Go, when we started free-floating car sharing, it was clear that most of the cities are struggling with air pollution, traffic jams, and we wanted to find a way to make mobility more efficient and more sustainable. We share 11,000 cars with 3 million customers in 8 countries, 16 cities, and we are part of the mobility ecosystem of those cities.
We're believing in changing the way of mobility. We saw and assumed the usage of the mobile devices will grow significantly, and that's why we wanted to offer the most easiest solution to our customers by only offering the app. When you want to start, simply open your app. You will see if there's a car pretty close to you, pick the car, reserve it, walk to the car, and then you can easily open the car up with the app by confirming the rental button. And this will happen within a few seconds.
It's very easy. You just go around the city and you find a car and you can just open the app and start your rental and get in the car and drive around the city or go for a weekend or something. When I moved to Hamburg, I liked using Share Now because I didn't like bringing my own car to the big city because it's not very convenient and the parking space, it's just easier with Share Now and car sharing. I like using Share Now to go to uni, but also to do groceries, run errands, or get away for a weekend using like the long-term rental options.
You can take a car from 1 minute to 30 days, fully digital approach with one fingertip.
What the customers see is an easy app, but we are operating more than 250 services in the background to make sure that the cars are available at the right spot in time, to have clean cars, to have the best asset management, and as well to forecast and predict where the customer demand will happen in the future as well.
Sharing is not possible on your own. You need to team up with someone to do that. So team spirit is a very important value for us next to integrity and inclusion. We are united in a forward-thinking attitude and in our common goal that we want to share instead of own. So I think all of us are quite committed to this vision of our company and making mobility more sustainable and easily accessed by all people.
I really appreciate that I can choose different car models. And I also like that I get introduced to electric mobility. It would not be my everyday choice if I had my own car. The biggest advantages is obviously the sustainability effect behind it. You can help reduce the air pollution in cities and be part of the change we all need to protect the environment.
We invented car sharing in 2008, and we are the pioneers of free-floating car sharing. And we want to be a relevant player in sharing more and owning less in a fully electric, autonomous future.
I think people need to be aware of that it's actually easier and cheaper to use a car sharing car than to use a private car.
The idea of car sharing is very simple but revolutionary. Sharing instead of owning. This idea was born in Germany, but it very quickly spread all over Europe. So we consider ourselves a European company, and this is part of our DNA. We've been working in the European market for quite a while, and so we have a good understanding of how different the mobility needs are in each country, and this is based on local expertise. So without our colleagues on site, we would have never gone from pioneer to market leader. Out of our 500 colleagues, they all come from over 30 different nationalities. Having a diverse team is extremely valuable because we get to have different experiences, different backgrounds, and everyone can contribute their unique expertise. So it's like a giant puzzle. Many pieces are different, but we fit well together and create something great.
Car sharing is the answer of sustainable and flexible usage of car. We free up more space with our customers. Our cars are used up to 6 times more often than a private car. And at ShareNow, every single employee believes in sharing more and owning less so we can make our cities more livable.